Yes, people, make sure that you're checking out Jersey FC Soccer Shop for all your football tops, people. They've got all the classic tops, all the retro tops, all the Chelsea tops. And if you're not a Chelsea fan, you're an op on here, trying to see what I've got to say, people. Make sure that you're checking them out. Don CFC at checkout for 20% off, people. Jersey FC Soccer Shop. Make sure that you're checking them out. Love. Chelsea 2, Leeds 2, and it's just, I'm so annoyed today, people. I'm so annoyed because I was expecting to come here after the game, you know, waxing lyrical about Palmer, waxing lyrical about Santos, waxing lyrical about João Pedro again, waxing lyrical about the defence in the first half, talking about Sanchez's distribution. But once again, we've dropped points from a winning position at the bridge again. I'm seeing right now Chelsea haven't even won a single game all season. That's been midweek, bro. Yeah. I remember last time we played Leeds, I was there at that game, and that was midweek as well, and we lost that game. Yeah. I actually hope these guys somehow go down, bro. They probably won't, but they've gone up in me now. They've got up in me because that ref today. Yeah, we'll talk about the clownery defending, but that ref today, I don't know how he hasn't given that as a handball, bro. That was just pathetic. And that was right in front of him as well, blood. That don't excuse the defending before people in the comments saying, oh, you're blaming the ref, you're blaming the ref. No, it was our own doing. Because Josh should be clearing the ball there, right? It shouldn't even get to that position. Caicedo shouldn't feel the need to be diving in the way he did for the penalty. But we have to call these things out. I feel like once too often this season, I've been talking about these refs and their pathetic decisions, bro. It's just pathetic, yeah? But before we go any further, people, make sure you're checking out Jersey FC Soccer Shop, like I said in the intro. Don CFC at checkout, people. As you can see, they sent me this top, right? You can see the quality, bro. Yeah, the quality is nice. It fits nice on me as well. You can see this is another one from the 90s. Another Chelsea top from the 90s, like I said, people. You know what I mean? Big up Jersey FC Soccer Shop, man. Next stream I do, I'm definitely going to wear this one. I'm going to rock this one today. But I thought, you know what? Let me rock the blue because today it was at home. You know what I mean? But listen, let's get straight into it, man, because, you know, I was actually at football before the game, so I didn't see the lineup straight away, right? I've logged onto my phone, I've gone to my phone, I've seen the lineup, I'm seeing Josh at the back with Chalobah, Sanchez in goal, of course, Cuckoo left back, Gusto right back. I mean, we spoke about it on Blue Diaries yesterday, and we all kind of put Reece in there, but listen, Reece was ill, Reece has been having problems, injuries and whatnot, so realistically, he wasn't going to start this game. And then once again, you're seeing that box midfield with Enzo, Palmer, Caicedo, Santos. On the right, Esteval, you know what I mean? On the left, again, Enzo Fernandez. And then up top, João Pedro. And that first half was just, again, breathtaking football to be watching, right? Consistently building through the midfield. Santos, excellent, bro, today. Excellent in the middle. The way he's winning the ball back, right? The line-breaking passes that he was playing to our players, bro. You know what I mean? For the first goal that we scored, he finds Palmer in the little pocket there. João Pedro on his bike, like he was 1,000,001 times today, running in behind. Palmer finds him. And that's the connections that I'm talking about, people. That's the link-up that I'm talking about, right? What I've been saying all season about Palmer not being there, bro, has not helped João Pedro. Because we saw that link-up in the Club World Cup. And today was another example of it, right? Very good goal from João Pedro. But overall, in that first half, we were creating some good chances, man. The link up on the left-hand side between Enzo and Cuckoo. There was a cutback where Cuckoo got the ball on the left. He cut it back across the box. It was brilliant defending from one of the Leeds defenders there, because if he doesn't get there, that's a goal, right? All it takes there is a little touch and you're taking the ball away from the keeper there, because there was so much pace on that cross. Enzo was trying to find so many passes in behind to João Pedro. He should have done better for one of them that he got as well. You know what I mean? There was a chance that Palmer got where Pedro backheeled it to him, and then Palmer was trying to get it on his left foot rather than just kind of stabbing at the ball. You know what I mean? There was so many different chances in the first half, man. So many different good performances. Josh driving from the back. Sanchez, bro, for the second goal that we scored, clips it into João Pedro. Because there's still a lot of people right now saying, oh, Sanchez's distribution's meaty. And I'm like, I used to say it was meaty before, because a lot of the time, bro, he used to put our players in a lot of danger. Unnecessary danger, bro. He'll just fire the ball at them when there's a player that's literally pressing them, right? Whereas now he started to simplify his game a lot more. He's doing what he can, bro. Going short when he needs to, going long when he needs to. And that was another nice pass, another chance that he created there for João Pedro. I don't know what my man decided to do once again with his hands, but we'll take those, right? And before Palmer even scored, I said goal. Because you guys know it's business as usual when Palmer gets those penalties, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm now looking at it going into the second half. I'm thinking, yeah, listen, let's just finish these man off. Don't sit back too much. You know what I mean? Because now I'm seeing Leeds making some changes. Okafor's coming on, right? They're making some attacking changes. They took off one of their centre backs, yeah? They're having a little bit of momentum there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then for the first goal that we concede, Caicedo, bro, you just have to learn. You just have to learn at certain times, bro. You're not always going to win the ball, right? You guys know how much I love Caicedo, but that's something that he needs to learn, that you don't always have to go in every single time there. Because for one, it was I've even forgot my man's name, that right back. I don't really rate my man like that. He was involved for both of the goals today, right? But he's bang average, yeah? So he probably wouldn't have even scored if you had left him there. Because you could have gone to the other side. You could have let Chalobah, you know, get involved in that duel. You go to the other side. You help Sanchez. Sanchez has his near post covered. There was no need to panic there, bro. Because the moment that you do that, it changes the swing of the game, right? I'm seeing a lot of people right now saying, oh, Caicedo was poor today. Caicedo was poor. I don't think he was poor today. He had a poor moment in the game, right? And he could have redeemed himself towards the end of the game. We'll talk about Palmer's chance that he had at the end. He nearly redeemed himself there, because if Palmer scores that, we are all saying, yo, Caicedo fucked up for the penalty, but he redeemed himself in that moment, in that key moment towards the end of the game, right? But unfortunately, Palmer, those chances, bro, there's so much speed on the ball. You just have to launch yourself towards it. Just fly kick the ball, bro. You have to do sweet chin music to the ball, literally, right? When you're trying to finesse it or place it, when the ball's coming that fast, it can come off your ankle, it goes over the top. It can come off your shin, it goes over the top. No one would have given a damn how the goal would have looked, bro, if you just literally ran into the ball and just sweet chin music into the ball. It's going into the back of the net. Because we were breaking them down, bro. Neto came on, you know, whipping in some nice crosses, bro. One of them nearly did a Bowen, like what Bowen did to us the other week. It nearly went in because it was perfect, right? Not perfect enough like Bowen, but it was a really good cross. If anyone's at the back post there, it goes in. I thought Neto actually had a good cameo when he came off the bench. And that's what I'm saying to people that I want to get rid of this guy. I'm like, bro, we can still use him, bro. Today, we didn't really see much from Esteval, because I think in the first half, the ball wasn't really going to him as much. There was a lot of emphasis of playing down the middle, which I was happy with, because we was creating chances against 6 defenders. So I had no problem with that, yeah? Second half, he started to get a little bit more of the ball and whatnot, and then obviously Neto comes on, and like I said, I thought Neto had a good cameo when he came on. I thought Delap as well, at certain times of the game, man just shifted one guy off the ball. He helped us maintain pressure off the bench, because now it was João Pedro and Delap on the pitch, yeah? Hato whipped in a nice ball as well. João Pedro, it just went over the bar, right? But Caicedo, man, in these moments, you just have to make better decisions. Your decision making has to improve in these moments, because this is the first penalty we've conceded all season. So I'm not going to crash it like you always give away penalties, right? But there's certain challenges that you don't need to be going into. Today, like I said, it was poor decision making, yeah? And what was also poor decision making was for the second goal, the clownery defending that I'm seeing for that second goal. First off, it starts off in the wide area on Chalobah from that side, right? It just tries to jump into the ball, yeah? It tries to jump into the ball, and then it gets to Josh. Josh, allow this cute stuff, bro. I can see there, maybe Sanchez called for it and you've decided to leave it. Don't do that in the box, bro. When you can see that there's teams trying to attack you with numbers in the box, just clear it, man. Clear it. Let the team settle again. Because the moment that you clear that there, now you're trying to, you know, you're pushing back on the momentum that Leeds are getting. But the moment you're not clearing it, you're letting Sanchez come to the ball, and then now you're hesitant. Now you're on the floor. You're falling everywhere. You could honestly put some clownery music on that second goal because of how pathetic it was. And like I said, it should have never stood, because that's a handball. That's a clear handball, and it's affected what's happened. That's what in the commentary they were saying, how it happened way before the goal. Bro, this is the guy that got attacked in the box and had the ball in the box. His hand allowed him to get into the box and keep control of the ball, right? I don't understand how that's even gone to VAR and they've checked it as well and said, oh, it's accidental. What we doing here, bro? Yeah? What we doing here? That handball has directly led to a goal. Accidental, my black horse, bruv. Yeah? But again, the defending there was just horrible. Just horrible defending. Horrible defending against Wolves the other day in the box. Horrible defending against Palace, bro. These men are not trying to give Sanchez his golden glove, because I literally tweeted at 2-0 up saying, yo, please, can we just keep a clean sheet? I need them for the 3 points for one. And two, I need them for the FPL points, man. I've got Sanchez and I've got Chalobah in my team. Yeah? But these men don't seem to be able to handle, handle getting a clean sheet. It's mad. Yeah? But again, Josh, that moment there, it let him down. But this is what I always say about Josh. I always talk about how I still see the youth in him at times, right? He won't get the youth out of him, without playing, of course. I'm not saying, don't play, man, now. But these are the things that he still needs to iron out of his game. And that's why he's probably not playing a lot. I still see the youth in him in many moments, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? But it's just annoying today that we've dropped points, man, because United dropped points. You know what I mean? They came back towards the end of the game and, listen, fairs to West Ham because they nearly held them out. And it was a top finish from Sesko there. You can't really, you just got to say fairs to that. You know what I mean? So they've gone back up 1 point above us right now. Goal difference is still on our side at the minute, but we know United are scoring goals at the moment. Liverpool got to go away to Sunderland, and even if they do win their game, they'll still be behind us. But it's just annoying because we could have closed that gap even more on Villa. We could have been above United this game week, going into the next game week against Burnley. Yeah? And we've got to rest as well. When we play on Friday, we've got to rest until the next game. You know what I'm saying? We could have been sitting on another W. Yeah? Obviously, we didn't lose the game, but it feels like a loss because we was 2-0 up at home once again. How many times is this going to keep happening at home, man? Yeah? I can't cook Rafinha for Caicedo deciding to foul man like that. I can't cook Rafinha for Palmer's miss. I can't cook him for these things because we had so many chances in this game where we have to be winning that game. We should have even been at least 3 goals up, if anything, the chances that we had in the first half, bro. Yeah? So second half, we need to stop, this thing of playing in increments, playing well in increments. I know Rafinha just come in and I've been a little bit lenient in terms of, please get us the results. Performances don't need to be perfect. But games like today, it's just avoidable, man. Second half, we're deciding to sit back. We're letting them apply pressure on us. And Leeds are just an annoying team. They're just so annoying because they're so resilient. They don't stop. They don't stop. But if we had scored a third goal, it was 3-0 up. Bro, even if they scored that penalty, they've still got to score 2 more goals. 2-0 is never a safe scoreline. It's never a safe scoreline, bro. Yeah? These are just the basics of the game. We can't be dropping points like this. I can go through so many examples where we've just dropped points unnecessarily, man. Villa at home, Sunderland at home, Bournemouth at home. Like, come on, people. Come on. And like I said, this is what we are this season. We are obviously a top 4 team. We're going to be up and down. We're going to be inconsistent. But these are games that I'm expecting us to be winning, man. And today, again, against like so many defenders, we created some good chances. We created some very good chances today, man. So I can't even look at Rafinha too tough. It's the players that have got to look at themselves more today, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Palmer, he looked a lot sharper today. It seems like he's getting a little bit more confidence now after the hat-trick the other day. He was good for the most part. It's just that messed it up. Like I said, I thought Santos was better than Caicedo, but again, Caicedo was decent. It's just that you're not seeing vintage Caicedo, 9 out of 10 Caicedo today. I thought he was actually all right away from that mistake that he made. Yeah, and then like I said, towards the end of the game, he should be walking away with an assist after messing up. You know what I mean? For the most part, like I said, I thought our defence, for the most part, Leeds they didn't pepper our goal like that. It was just pathetic moments that let us down once again. Yeah? I thought Hato did well off the bench. I thought Neto did well off the bench, right? Fofana, no problems when he came on off the bench as well. And obviously we tried really hard. We tried really hard second half because I thought Enzo in the first half was really good. Second half, not so much. Santos came off and that was Enzo and Caicedo pivot, changed things up a little bit. But luck wasn't on our side today. We came back against Napoli. We came back against West Ham. Sometimes your luck just runs out, people, man. You know what I'm saying? But we move on to the next one. You know, you just got to learn from this now. You got to learn from this, man. Rosinho, you got to drill it into these guys. You can't be playing in increments, man. You can't take your eye off the ball like this, especially when you're 2-0 up. 2-0 is never safe, right? Maybe play like this when you're 3-0 up, but 2-0, especially when we conceded that goal as well. It's not like we conceded it late. We conceded it so early in the second half. And the Leeds fans in the away end were just loud. Like I said to you, man, these guys are loud, bro. Another game where they're just so loud and taking over the bridge. Yeah? Disappointing result, man. Disappointing result, man. Because those 3 points were right there. They were right there to be had, and we messed it up. We messed it up, man. But we move on to the next one anyway, people. Let me know your thoughts. You know, let me know what you think of my thoughts as well, people. You know? But on to the next one, man. On to Hull now on Friday. In a bit. Bless. Love.